It's Thirsty Thursday, my friends, which means two things. One, it's a weekly update for Call of Duty. Two, you should definitely drink something and stay hydrated. If you choose G Fuel, use code ESPRESSO for 10% off your order, link in the description below. But in all seriousness, Season 1 is winding down here, and we have our penultimate update for Black Ops Cold War and Call of Duty before Season 1 ends. Now, granted, last week it was a bigger update, a title update that brought with it some new content for Cold War, but this week it's our sort of normal weekly refresh. It's not going to be as big as last week's, and we probably won't see an update of that sort of caliber until the Season 2 launch, but we do have some changes to go over no less, and that's what we're going to be breaking down here in this video. So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you like of these changes? Do you not like some things? Whatever it may be, feel free to let me know. As well, if you are new to the channel, do be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 400,000 subscribers, and we'll keep you up to date with all things Cold War, Warzone, and anything COD related. So if you're interested in joining the community, I'd love to have you. That said, let's talk about the update at hand. Starting out with the lead, the main focal point here for this update really is Cold War. Cold War saw a few introductions in the way of playlists on offer this week, in which the big one is that of the subtle change to Kill Confirmed. Now, Kill Confirmed has changed to Kiss Confirmed in conjunction with Valentine's Day this weekend, so we see a slight change in the approach for what we'll be seeing in relation to the tags themselves. Instead of the dog tags you're chasing, you're now going to be chasing those standard Valentine's Day candies. Functionally, nothing at all is different here. It's just more of a thematic level change for the visuals in the game, so that's about it. Definitely a novelty in terms of changes, but a change no less. Also on offer this week is Nuketown 24/7, Express 24/7, Gunfight Blueprints, Gunfight 3v3 Snipers Only, Face Off, Prop Hunts, and Fireteam Dirty Bomb. Admittedly, Face Off is one that I've been taking a keen interest in here the last couple of days. I wasn't having the best of times with Cold War multiplayer. You guys probably have seen that by lack of gameplay on the channel, but having played Face Off the last couple of days, it's felt pretty good. I've had some fun with it, so happy that's continuing on here, even though it hasn't really gone anywhere since its introduction. One thing though that is kind of strange that is not in the playlists as of right now is that of Fireteam Dirty Bomb Endurance, which was detailed as continuing with the weekly blog post that we get from Activision as well. So a little bit of a disconnect here. That might be coming back later in a couple of days. I don't know. It's just weird that it was said it was going to be continuing on, but now it's actually not. So keep an eye out for that one, for that elongated variation of Dirty Bomb where it's a double score limit and also then 5 Dirty Bombs on the playing field at all times. That may be coming back, that may not be, but it really comes down to if it was a disconnect in communication or whatever it is. But keep an eye out for that. Also introduced with this update is a new change to the shop, which then will be our sort of bridge between Cold War and also Warzone. We're going to jump over into some of that stuff as well. The shop this week saw a few holiday bundles, and honestly, this is the first week in a little while that it's had my attention. The last couple, I haven't really been interested in what's on offer, but might pick up one of these here at this. But we have introduced this week the Year of the Ox Tracer Pack bundle and the Top Secret Admirer. If any of these items this week interest you in the shop and you'd like to support the channel a little further, like Sylvie, J Merrill, Texas Best, and Cam have, you can use code ESPRESSO in the in-game item shop with your purchases. It's entirely optional, absolutely, but if you decide to do so, tweet me a picture. I'd love to shout out some of your generous support. But with that said, the cooler of the two, I think, here is the Tracer Pack Year of the Ox. For 1,800 COD points, you end up getting the Golden Ox QBZ blueprint. The Golden Ox, nice play on words there with that, an Og and Ox. Both of which, though, come with golden tracer rounds, and both having some pretty awesome designs, if you ask me, to them. Then you also get the Lucky Dragon emblem and the red envelope charm, as well as the Dragon Dance calling card. Now, what's nice about this bundle and also the Top Secret Admirer is that both of these come with the AUG included in them. Now, you're going to have to tweak some of these builds if you decide to transfer them over to Warzone, but you do get right out of the bat a weapon that is very viable in terms of gunfights and what you can use as a weapon that will do well, but also some cool designs now coming along with that, not just necessarily the camos you had from Cold War. So definitely nice to see that continue on where it's something that I'd actually use. You may end up using a lot as well. So that's something to check out. The other bundle of the Top Secret Admirer comes along with the Combat Cupid AUG, the Hidden Admiration Pellington, the Roll Up finishing move, the Rockets Away calling card, and the Love Bug charm, all for 1,500 COD points. Once again, gonna have to tweak some of the builds if you want to use these weapons in Warzone, but another set of cool camos, I think, that come along with these blueprints as well. So definitely interesting here. I don't know which ones I'm gonna pick up, if any of these, but they definitely have caught my eye for the first time in a while. But that's the stuff here with the shop. Moving over, though, though, from that bridge from Cold War to Warzone to now exclusively Warzone, we saw a couple of playlists on offer here this week that changed out compared to last week. This week, Raven removed Plunder Quads, the traditional Plunder Quads, and instead replaced it with Plunder Trios. We also then have, of course, our solos, duos, trios, and quads in terms of Verdansk BR. We have Rebirth Island Resurgence Trios on offer this week, and then we have Warzone Rumble added to the mix, which isn't my favorite here, but that's something that's on offer. I will say, though, that Raven has mentioned that as of tomorrow, we're going to see the names of these playlists change, because in the official marketing material from Call of Duty, they gave them little Valentine's Day twists here, in which Warzone Rumble is going to be Warzone Rumble in the Sheets, and then Plunder Trios is going to be Love and Plunder Trios. So kind of, again, just a thematic change up here and just something for the jokes of it all, but that's going to be changing as of tomorrow. For those grinding out traditional Modern Warfare MP, this week we saw a slight change from what we had last week, in which we have Ground War, Gunfight 3v3 snipers only, Onslaughter, and Reinforced returning here as limited time modes for this week. But that is the playlist updates here that we have as of this weekend, what was introduced in the shop. But the only other thing to really look forward to is that starting tomorrow, we're going to see double weapon XP until Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that means that you'll have from tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time until Monday 10 a.m. Pacific time to work on whatever weapons you still need to rank up. Personally, I'm going to be taking that time to grind out a little bit here in terms of the weapons. I think I need snipers, some of the launchers left, and I think maybe the melee for Dark Ethers grind. That's something that I'm just still casually working on. Hopefully I can end up getting this done by the time Season 2 launches, and that possibility that maybe that's when we see zombies camos introduced into Warzone. But right now, there's nothing that actually explicitly says that will happen. But double XP for your weapons will be available until Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's 6 p.m. in the UK, starting as of tomorrow. So jump on while you have the opportunity to do so. But other than that, it's relatively business as usual for Call of Duty and Warzone. What we start to see now is, again, that transition slowly into Season 2 content. Next week is probably going to be another smaller update, but along with next week at least, we'll likely start to see some things introduced a couple of days after the update that will then point towards new content coming within Season 2 and things that go along with that nature, because at that point, we're slated right now for an overnight update from the 24th into the 25th. That's when Season 2 will drop. So that means that from next week, the 18th, when the next update will happen, we'll only have a couple of days from then until when the actual update happens. So in that regard, we're going to start to see a lot more pump up in terms of marketing, some stuff leak out probably, and things of that nature. So while this week may be relatively slow, and same with the next in terms of content delivery, we'll at least start to see more information ramp up, which could spice things up a little bit. But for the time being, that's where we're at here with that. So that's where we're going to wrap it up with this video. Hopefully this filled you in on everything you need to know with Warzone and Black Ops Cold War this week. So let me know your thoughts down below. Like these additions here at this week, think you're just going to take the week off, whatever it may be, let me know down below. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Warzone, Cold War, and anything COD related. So if any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button. If you also want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, there's the best places to get content on YouTube. Probably live on both those. If you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, that link is down there in the description below. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.